Hello, everyone. Good afternoon and good evening, good morning if you're in Asia or yeah, Asia, Malaysia, Singapore. I guess it's morning right now. But anyway, welcome to another episode of Mental Health Mandate. Um, it's a mandate from God that we should take care of our mental health. Very important, and it's also an opportunity for a man to have a date with a man. A mental date to the man, emotional date to the man, a physical date to the man, a financial date to the man, because men will struggle with a lot of things internally. This is an avenue for us to offload, an avenue for us to engage, an avenue for us to release, an avenue for us to vent. So, as we are here, invite brothers, invite your brother, post this to one, two, or three, minimum three of the men you know that needs a space like this, a safe space like this where we can talk, engage, and really get to improve our mental health because we we want to achieve so much, make money, protect the family, and everything. Guess what? Without a proper peace of mind, without peace of mind, you cannot achieve anything, nothing, nada. You can't achieve z- jack. You just be going around in a vicious circle. You think you're doing something to fall back, all fall off again. You start again, like that, over and over and over and over and over. At the end of 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, you're nowhere because here there's no peace up here. Everything we do on earth happens in here, in our minds. So this is the place, the most important place in our body to protect our brains, our minds, right? So, welcome once again to another episode of Mental Health Mandate, a mandate from God again to take care of our mental health, and also an opportunity to have a date with a man. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about showing up and keeping it real. Showing up and keeping it real. Now, the first thing, right? I think I talked about this before. Hiding, right? And just showing up, but it's important to put the next dimension to it, which is keeping it real, right? The first thing for us to do when we are struggling with anything in our life is that we tend to hide. We tend to hide, and in hiding, right? You give the devil an opportunity to deal with you, to mess you up. You can ask for help. You keep going down the hole. Hiding keeps you in the dark. Hiding keeps you in the dark. So hiding is not a good place to be. Let's first of all make that very clear and take that out of the way. Hiding is the worst thing you can do to yourself. So you want to show up no matter what it is. Show up. Show up. Sometimes it does happen to me. We're all humans, it happens. But we should always remind ourselves that this is not the best thing to do. We should learn to show up. If you promise to do something, even if you're ready, you're not ready, just show up. Just show up, because when you don't show up because you missed it once, the tendency for you to miss it two times is higher. Then from two becomes three. From three, it becomes four, five, 10. Then to start again becomes a problem. That's why showing up, you want to do your best, but showing up at the barest minimum, right? At least is better than not showing up at all, just hiding completely. So it is important for us to know that with mental health, no matter what it is, have a watchword. Show up. Find a way to show up, even if it's last minute. Just show up. Don't hide because you're not ready, because there's disappointment, because you feel you're not competent enough. You decide not to show up. No, that's not it. It's not the best way out. The best way is to show up. Show up. Uh, I think I need to charge my laptop. I need to charge this. I need to get my charger. If you guys just give me a minute, please be patient. Give me a minute. I'm back now. Just needed to charge the laptop because the battery could run off. Yes, in in a few minutes. Okay, so we're back on. The power is charging now. Right. Thank you very much for your patience. Patience, they say, is a virtue. It's another thing that we should learn to add to our arsenal of coping mechanisms. Okay, I need to be doing more exercise. That was just a little jog and have a little pant. Right. Now, so the next thing is, yes, so show up. No matter what it is, just know that you have to show up. Let it just be your watchword. I'll show up. I'll just show up. Show up kills, it helps you a lot. If you're falling off, if you're about to fall off, show up will help keep you on track. Just barely showing up, just showing up like I'm here, will keep you on track. If you hide, 1 minute you hide, you've just taken yourself off the rail. Let's imagine this. You have on a rail track, there's a train is moving on the rail, train rail. Um, and this is not describing it well. And you decide to fall off and decide to come out of the track of the train, right? You're going to miss the train. The train is going to leave you and keep moving on the track, right? You're taking yourself out from the alignment of that train, the way it's going. So you have to always show up and just be in the train while it's moving. Even if you're tired, you're feeling sleepy, just manage and sleep there, right? But let that motion keep moving, right? Even if it's slow, just keep going slowly, right? So always show up. Always show up. Secondly, when you show up, don't fake anything. Don't act anything. Don't act like all is well when it's not well. Just keep it real. That's something else I want to say. Keep it real. You know, the people that are respected the most in life are those that have always kept it 100% real with themselves, 100% being themselves, right? I'm not praising myself, but I try as much as possible to be as real as I can. Show myself, show my vulnerability, right? Not all the time, so it's not too much, but show as much as I can to be real. Because growing up, I used to be someone that hid everything I felt. I was hiding. So to move from someone that was shy and always hiding to someone that now is now vulnerable and can open up, it's a big switch. It's a big switch. So I had to be extremely vulnerable, first of all, to be able to now adjust and regulate my vulnerability, right? But you have to always keep it real. When you show up, keep it real. You know, I just use this. So today, earlier on, I was watching, I think it was the BET award. And I was surprised to see Janet Jackson come to present an award to, I think it's Tiana Taylor or so. I don't know if that's her name, you know. But the thing that caught my attention was this. Janet Jackson came out and was wearing a Tupac. She was putting Tupac on her chest, close to her heart, Tupac, right? And I thought of it, was like, Tupac. Tupac has been gone a long time ago. Tupac has died a long time ago. And he still has himself printed in the heart of Janet Jackson. Not to even talk about Will Smith's wife. What's her name again? Why am I forgetting her name? You know, but let's stay with Janet for now, right? So it's been a long time, but she has something with his name inscription on her chest on a public place like that, BET award. How was he able to achieve that and still be able to maintain it till now? I'll tell you 100%, if Tupac was not real, if he was faking it, I as a child, I as a young boy experienced Tupac from his presence, from his lyrics. He was real. I think he sang. No, it wasn't another song. Keeping It Real. Keeping It Real was No, he didn't sing Keeping It Real. But Tupac always kept it real 100%. And it's only when you keep it real that you can really leave a legacy. If you're faking things, you're faking, people will forget about you very quick, very fast. Because humans are very intelligent. We can detect fake from real. If you give us real, authentic personalities, keep it real whenever you're with us, show us that experience, give us real, authentic experience, emotional experience, it will remain for us with us the rest of our life, right? That's what happened to Janet. The moment I saw it, I was like, wow, this speaks a lot. I think they only did one movie. Was it Poetic Justice? Right? Poetic Justice, or maybe two. But I remember Poetic Justice. So just from doing a movie, Janet must have done movies with so many other people. How come it is Tupac that still remains in the heart? I know there was a rumor that they dated. Maybe they dated, maybe they did not date. But guess what? She's not the only person. If they dated, she's not the only person that Janet has dated, right? He's not the only person. But why is he able to still remain in her heart? That she still remembers him to put him on her chest, right? Because he kept it real. Because he kept it real. I'm not there. I'm not in Janet's head, in her heart, in her mind. But I can tell you 100%, that's a major part of it. He was real. I'm just saying this to give you an example. That's someone that has been dead uh, uh, um, close to more than 20 years ago. More than 20 years ago, right? More than 20 years ago, he passed on. Now, let me look for, so that's why it's very important for us to keep it real. To keep it, whenever we are somewhere, we keep it real. I'm looking for, okay. And that's not the only person. So I was just trying to check for a name. Jada Pinkett as well. Still has Tupac in her heart. She never dated him. You see the power of just being real, just being yourself. You leave an impact in people's life for they might not say it while you're there, but when you're not there anymore, they feel in your absence. Because no one is like you. You're real. So I'm just saying this. I just came here to say these simple things. The moment I said, I was like, I'm going to talk about this. Just showing up and keeping it real. My goal today was just to come, show up, show you how to show up, and tell you that in whatever you're doing in your life, don't fake it. If you fake it, you're not deceiving anyone. Who are you deceiving? Yourself. Because people, if they don't figure you out today, they'll figure you out tomorrow. And that legacy, that fake legacy, will live with you for the rest of your life and after death. But this is it. If you keep it real, even if some people do smear campaign and say, "Oh, he's fake," they criticize you today because they despise your confidence, they despise your personality, right? They try to smear your name, spoil your name, whatever they're trying to do. Guess what? Over time, people will find out the truth, right? And that legacy, that unique, authentic legacy, will live with you for the rest of your life, even after death, just like Tupac's own is. That is why keeping it real, keeping it real, keeping it real, being fully authentic to yourself is important. It is important. You were made in the image and likeness of God, uniquely the way you are. So that thing that makes you unique, keep it real. Be true to it 100%. Let people see that thing. Let that thing shine wherever you go. Let them know, okay, this is this guy's signature. Tupac has a signature. It's no nonsense. It's just there. It's real. He says it the way it is. When Janet met him in Poetic Justice, she was just a clean Ajebota girl now, right? Tupac was this rugged. He kept it real. He kept it street with her. And I'm sure she's never experienced that kind of street personality and just coming straight, like, oh, yo, babes, you know. I like this guy, you know. People like something different. People like when something tastes different. People don't like the conventional thing that's just common everywhere. No, they like something different. If you're trying to be like everyone else, I'm sorry, you're going to be very boring. And you're not going to be authentic. You're not going to be unique. I like to stay in a unique space. I don't try to create it because I want to be unique, but I like to stay in my unique space. And I find more comfort in just being me. It is a lot easier for me to be myself than to try to be something else. No, I don't use energy to be me. Speaking to you now, coming here to just talk like this freely from my heart. It's not rehearsed. I didn't write a script. It's a lot easier for me to just come and talk, call it rant or whatever. This is the space for it. This is where I can come and rant. This is where I can come and say the things that I've been feeling inside of me. Because it's mental health mandate. It's an opportunity, it's a date with you. If you appreciate what I'm sharing and what I'm communicating with you, enjoy it. Share it to the next man. Share it to 2 men. Share it to 3 men. Invite them to this space to come and enjoy it. If you don't like it, well, as well, switch it off, or exit, or close your laptop, close your phone, off your phone if you like. It's just a lot easier to be you. It's a lot easier for me to be me. This kind of conversations are the things that help me build my authenticity by just being able to be free with my voice. Being free with my voice over time has made me realize how strong my voice is and the theme of my voice. My voice has one particular theme which revolves around identity. Who are you really on the inside? So when I see most of the things I talk about, it comes out in form of identity. Identity, family, transformation, faith. That's what comes out. So I don't need to sort of control and try to alter it. I let it just flow. I let it flow and be real. So the more it flows, the more it defines my path. I begin to see the blueprint of my life, what it has always supposed to be, what it has always supposed to be. Because in the early part of my life, I conditioned it to conform to the way the society wanted me to be. Right? So it's now I'm giving my voice a freedom. I'm giving my voice an audience. I'm giving my voice that space. I'm letting my voice lead my part. So when I can speak, I see what I'm trying to say, right? And now begin to make sense of it. I get very vulnerable. Sometimes the things I say is abstract. After saying it, and I go back and watch it and start making sense of it. But first of all, just let me speak. First of all, just let me be. If I can just come here and just talk, let me just talk. If it makes sense to you, all well and good. If it doesn't make sense, all well and good. I will try to make sense of it. But the good thing is that I have come out, I have showed up, and I have spoken. I don't need to make sense all the time, but I need to speak so that my mouth doesn't start smelling, if you understand what I'm saying. Right? So that's the essence. Showing up, having that freedom of mind, keeping it real. When you have the freedom of mind, you can keep it real because you're not thinking, would I make sense? Would I not make sense? All that second guessing is killing your vibes. You don't want to kill your vibes. You want to keep it real. 247. Keep it real. Be your name. Bear your name. Tupac Shakur has died a long time ago. He's still keeping it real in people's hearts. He's still there. Right? He keeps it real. Women are still loving him. Tupac is still competing with people that are alive for their wives, right? And their girlfriends, because they still love Tupac that's gone more than the person that's in front of them. So it tells you the power of authenticity, the power of just being truly authentic to yourself. Don't try to fake it. Fake is fugazi. It's plastic. Fake is a facade. So I'm not going to keep this too long. We're past 20 minutes now. I hope you enjoyed your break and you're still enjoying your break. Please share this to any man around you that needs to hear this, that needs to, all men need to start learning how to be free with themselves and engage themselves when it comes to really taking care of their mental health. We have a lot of mental bandwidth, the things that we process in our brains that we've been processing from when we were kids. We need to start easing ourselves, right? By watching this, by talking to a friend, by engaging with the right materials, right? By listening to the right things that will nourish your mind rather than something that's going to clog your mind with more thoughts. No, you want to release, ease the brain, free it. So thank you all for listening to me today on Mental Health Mandate. I hope to see you again next week. Please share, do me a favor, share this to at least 3 men that need to hear this. 3 men that you care about. Is he your brother? Is he your cousin? Is he your father? Is he your son? Send this out to people. Let them hear it, right? Let's not be too structured, too rigid. No, let's be relaxed. Let's be flexible. Let's show up. And above all, let us keep it real. Again, my name is Kohosa Osazua Aswen. It's a pleasure to be with you. I hope to see you again next week. Drive safely. If you're in England and you're in Africa and you're driving home right now, drive safely as you're going home. Have a nice time. And if you're in North America, enjoy the rest of your break and be safe at work. Bye for now, and I'll see you again next week. Remain blessed.